think I'm starting to become okay with the fact that Britt Baker is my favorite wrestler in AEW, other than Pac. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. They keep pulling Pac away from me with the pandemic. I might end up just becoming a Britt Baker fanboy. I
Even as a Steelers fan, she is.
I know. Trust me. The Brown. You're going to throw the whole show off if you bring up that. All right. The Browns and the Steelers rivalry. It's very hard for me as a Browns fan to admit how awesome Britt Baker is. But I'm going to say this. Even as a Browns fan, I can admit the Steelers. The Steelers are an organization that is run right. They're consistent. They are the bar. And as a Browns fan, I can even admit that. And I will say, Britt Baker is the bar for women's wrestling to me. The more I see her on the show, she's just so bankable every single segment. If she's on the mic, even if she's on the mic after she's in a long tag team match like this, the woman can still cut a promo that makes me want to see what's going to happen next. There's something about Britt Baker. She's just hitting her stride, man. I mean, when you go back to when this company started, there are very few people on this roster who have grown and who feel more comfortable on screen than Britt Baker. When she started, she felt kind of lost, but ever since she's leaned into this DMD persona, brother, I mean, everything she does is phenomenal. This match, and it was so nice, and I want to use this match as the example because I could say it on any match of the card tonight.
Yep.
This commentator team tonight with Jericho's addition, I got to say, what an awesome addition. I want him in permanently one day.
Oh, he will be.
I mean, please,
he has to be.
Make that happen. Maybe when JR is ready to retire, you transition Jericho to fill that spot because my gosh, is he good. The commentator team tonight has been preaching so much of what your boy Crayfish has been pounding the desk about for weeks. Britt Baker's violence and intensity in the ring has gotten so much more dialed in. The woman is like, she's ratted in the ring now. Her confidence, her relationship with Tony Schiavone, like we talked about, but her confidence, how smooth she is on the mic. And then this feud with Thunder Rosa, brother, every time I see Britt Baker on screen, I'm in, man. I don't know what else to say.
You know, as the resident tough head, I don't even know what you would say.
You are the harsh critic. I have been
the hard ass about the women's wrestling division.
I've been an advocate for women's wrestling long before. I mean, you still struggle.
I do struggle because
you see matches. Unfortunately, like I don't want to compare. Dark. Hey, we see matches. Unfortunately, like what we saw on Dark, and I understand why women's wrestling still has some critics out there.
I want the best for them, though. I want the best for women's wrestling,
and this is where I gotta say, SPD, I want you to have the mic, but this is where I gotta say, a person like Britt Baker who brings that intensity, right? All you're asking for out of the women are to do what makes this look and feel smooth, polished, professional. You don't want to have those moments where you almost feel embarrassed, right? And Britt Baker, this match tonight, they did women's wrestling proud. Am I wrong?
I agree. I completely agree. And all I want for them is to succeed. And this isn't a men versus a woman thing. This is a wrestling thing. This is succeed for the product. And when you see someone like Britt Baker, who is the leader of the women's division, and when you see someone who like Thunder Rosa, who came out, which we are so happy to see, which she is one of our breakout stars of 2021 that we want to see break out even more. Not that she needs much more because she is there. She is the star that is on the pedestal.
Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa feud is the feud of AEW.
I agree.
I know that Darby and Team Taz. I know but dude, there is no hotter feud in this company. Am I wrong?
No, I completely agree. And this tag match was very entertaining. It surprised me how entertaining it was. A very high pace. The second half of the match was much better, and I did like the finish. And honestly, Anna Jay looked better than ever. I think maybe just riding off the emotion. She's getting more comfortable in the ring. She was smooth. She was great finish. And unfortunately, for us being Britt Baker fans, they got the loss, but it really didn't affect her. It's not going to hurt her in the long run. She came out strong at the end.
I think every woman in this match looked good. And that's one of the things that I
tough
tweeted
to say
about.
Sometimes too.
That's one of the things I tweeted about is all 4 women brought it tonight.
Yeah.
I was particularly happy to see Anna Jay be able to get in a tag team match with Tay Conti because those two are those two are sisters like you and I are brothers, man. And for Anna to go into that match, and you could tell Anna was the queen to the king of Brodie, right? I mean, Anna was that she was a very special place in the Dark Order, and I think that she knew that in her heart, and the emotion was riding high for her throughout tonight's performance. For her to be able to have her best friend there next to her, that was special. And I gotta say, all 4 of these women, I'd love to see any combination of these 4 going at it again. Penelope Ford, you and I have talked at length about Kip Sabian and Miro and that dynamic, and we don't talk enough about Penelope Ford because
she's great in the ring.
I think that it's funny because Kip's in this trio, and he's so clearly the third most dynamic of the 3. Penelope Ford just has that star power super bad. That girl just pops when she's on screen. I love Kip. I'm not saying anything bad about the man. I think he's actually quite funny, but I think it's just kind of humorous to see because I think Penelope Ford doesn't get a lot of shine, but that girl can go. I mean, her Hurricane Rana is one of the best in the business, regardless of gender. I mean, she just throws a mean Hurricane Rana.
I completely agree on that.
And I will say, I mean, going into this segment, SPD, I wanted to talk about Anna Jay because I was so impressed by Anna Jay tonight. I want to use this platform almost to mention, Britt Baker. Britt Baker is kind of like that. I feel like she's like the Young Bucks. We talk at length about how the Young Bucks are such a great platform or canvas for so many different varieties and styles of performer in the ring. And the way I look at Britt Baker right now with how she's hitting on all cylinders as a heel, pairing her up with Thunder Rosa, that feud is got star-making potential for both of them. I think that
they're already stars.
Thunder is such a natural baby face, and Britt is such a natural heel. That is going to go places. But after that's done, I think that you and I have talked about the winner of that needs to take on Sheeta, who will probably be our women's champion at that time. Because man, that woman has fought tooth and nail for almost 8 months to keep that title. I will say after that happens, if Britt Baker wins that, I want to see Britt Baker go against go against Anna Jay at some point. There's something about Anna Jay, even though she's in the Dark Order, I think is going to be going through a period of where they're transitioning to heels to faces.
Right.
And I think that it's natural. Johnny Silver's a natural baby face. I think that Preston Vance tonight showed that he could be, he can be a baby face we can get behind. I mean, the guy's got that power. But Anna Jay, you put her in the ring with Britt Baker, you got 2 beautiful, hard-hitting, intense, violent women who are only getting better. I gotta say,
they really are.
Anna Jay's growth as an in-ring performer has really impressed me. Tonight, she really showed well. As you mentioned, I want to see more of her going forward. I want to see Anna Jay go against Britt Baker at some point down the road in a one-on-one matchup. I think that Anna showed she's got some skill, brother. I mean, she's young, but she's got some real talent. I think that there's some title contender opportunities down the road for her.
Anna, Anna,
Anna,
Banana,
Anna,
Anna.
Anna.